guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Pisces out there for September 27th to October 3rd. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you guys this week. We have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So this could be in terms of many things, Pisces. For some, it could be your job. For some, it could be a home situation. For others, it could be a relationship. But I feel something this week, Pisces. You realize something gotta give because your commitment is being tested. I feel it has been tested for some time, but I feel this week it kind of comes to like a breaking point in a way where something has to give. What I'll see is like, what is it more leaning towards? Let's see, your commitment is being tested. We have prosperity lies ahead. It seems to me, Pisces, if you're going through any type of commitment being tested, it's just trying to make room for prosperity lies ahead. Now, see, this is where this can get kind of rough. Is when you're going to a new level in your life and some people, places, and things can't come with you. It seems like one of these situations. Like, let's say if it was a person, right, Pisces? Things may have been getting really tense, but I feel like you and this person are falling out of alignment, and this to make way for this prosperity lies ahead. I've been in situations like that where you kind of know when you're at the end of the road. That Boyz II Men song is in my head. Although we come to the end of the road. That's that work though, but so maybe some Pisces is realizing that we come to the end of the road here. Yeah, it's talking about the end of the road, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn, yeah. So it seems to me, Pisces, if you're going through your commitment being tested, it's just making way for prosperity lie ahead. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. And this could be, for example, in terms of a relationship. I feel, Pisces, when you first met this person, you did have things in common with them. The meeting of you two definitely had a purpose. But see, this is where we gotta be open to, was it seasonal, temporary, or like more permanent? I feel this relationship was pivotal towards your growth, Pisces. I feel like this relationship showed you what you want and what you didn't want. And I feel you still got love for this person, but although we come to the end of the road, I don't want to let go. But it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like this just it's not working. And I feel, Pisces, you feel no prosperity would lie ahead in making it work with this person. But I feel you would carry the great memories with this person. And that's what I try to do. You know, with life, you know, I could easily focus on all the bad things, you know, but I like to learn from those moments and get knowledge and wisdom, but carry with me the great times. You know, so I don't like holding resentments. You know, I don't like feeling revengeful against people, trying to do spiteful things to people, you know. And because I say for me, maybe some Pisces relate, like revenge don't do nothing for you. It's kind of like it's a temporary high, right? And it's kind of like, but once that high wears down, it does, that revenge, for example, don't take away the pain that you feel. You know? And I feel, Pisces, you're just in a space where you let bygones be bygones. It's like, listen, we haven't been working out for some time here. I was hoping that prosperity lies ahead, but it seems we come to the end of the road. You know, although I don't want to let it go. But it comes to a decision. What's worse? Like, you know, you holding on to, because sometimes holding on is more painful than letting go. And I forgot what video I talked about that. I talked about that in another video. Let's see. First quarter moon. Yeah. Two of Wands. You have grown a lot while being with this person, Pisces. And I feel this person did too. But it's one of those things where two people can either grow together or grow apart. I feel this is a situation where you two started to grow apart. And it became, like, let's say, right, this person had a way of not really communicating with you, kind of leaving you guessing, trying to figure out in the background like this. Maybe you started to realize this person was taking a lot of your energy. Maybe you didn't really have a lot of energy for other places in your life, and maybe you realized that. You know, sometimes we could get caught up in the passion of it all, and we could get caught up in our commitment being tested until you take a real honest look at the situation. And that's what I respect that you're doing, Pisces. It's kind of like, it ain't easy to look at the situation. Of course not. But it's imperative that I do. You know, I don't want to cause myself any more suffering. Maybe you found yourself, maybe you stopped talking to this person. You found yourself trying to look and see what's going on, you know. And then you realize it's like, is this person looking for me? And that's very important to ask. There's many people who are looking at other people who, if the shoe was on the other foot, or currently is not looking for them. And maybe that's what you realize. It's kind of like, I've always been looking for you, but I don't really feel you look for me. Two of Wands. So I feel you started to focus on other aspects of your life. Death, yeah. Lovers. Like I said, Pisces, you two meeting did have a purpose. You see this angel here, but like I said, not every relationship has longevity. You know, some of them can be 8 months. Some of them can be 3 years. Some of them can be, it's the fact that it did have a purpose. You two were meant to meet at a time, and I feel like it changed the both of you. This person looks at things differently, and so do you. And when you start to look at two completely different things, you start to kind of go in two completely different directions. And that's what I feel has happened. Prosperity lies ahead. 5 of Wands. Yeah, this situation was getting in the way of your prosperity lies ahead. Especially if there was a lot of conflict too. Because it is a lot of people here. You know, that's for some Pisces. And it seems like you was fighting for this relationship on your own. I feel some of you was hoping that this person would see how hard you fought for them. But then you realize, while fighting for them, was they fighting for you like that? See, it's readers like this that I'd be like, oh my gosh, because that's not easy revelations to have, bro. It's not. When you have in your heart that something you really wanted to work out, and you realize what you want to work out is getting in the way of your prosperity, so you gotta make a sacrifice either way. Do you continue to hold on to a situation where you don't feel that someone is fighting for you as you're fighting for them, and then you're missing other amazing opportunities? Or do you let bygones be bygones and end the tough cycle? And that's what I feel you're doing. It's like, listen, I'm tired of this conflict, man. For some Pisces, you and this person have been going back and forth, man. That's for some. 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, that psychic. This Queen of Cups been popping out in these spreads. Pisces, like, trust your intuition. I feel some of you have been feeling for some time that it wasn't going to work, but you wanted to give it the best you could. It's kind of like, to the point that I had no regrets. Kind of like, I know that I showed that person, and it's sometimes your best is all you can do, you know. And just because your best wasn't good enough for that person don't mean that it won't be good enough for somebody else. It's only when we try to force people to see how much we love them and how much we care about them, and you know, and you going through all this conflict, you start to really question, why do I want this? That's what you started questioning. Why? I get no peace. I'm looking to see, kind of like, you know, or what are we? I feel for some Pisces, you don't even know what you are with this person. It's kind of like they just focusing on what they got going on, and you just like right here, like, so are we done? You know, like, can we, like, what are we doing? You know, it's kind of having that final conversation about ending it. But I feel it's time to, Pisces. The universe got other stuff for you. And they don't... It's like this person was pivotal to your growth. For some Pisces too. It was lessons you needed to learn with this person. And now that you learned those lessons, and I feel there was lessons this person had to learn. So I see it's kind of both of you were put together by the universe for a certain time period. Queen of Cups. Justice, yeah. The universe is, and this is Libra energy. It's time to balance this situation out. Let me see, Justice. Yeah, this goes into what I was saying. I don't like readings like this. It makes me sad because I've been seeing Mercury retrograde snatch relationships already, y'all. Like 2 days in, I've been seeing people breaking up already. And it's just within the first 2 days. The first 2 days. But I also seen reconnections too. So this Mercury retrograde is going to be deep. It's going to be a lot of rearranging. Some people separating, may meet new people. Other people who talked before reuniting. It's like one big bag. I feel the universe is just shaking every zodiac sign. You know, all of us. You know, it's time to bring balance. And this situation wasn't balanced. And I feel, Pisces, you held on as long as you could. And the universe knows that. That's why they support you for ending it. You know, and it's to take away the things you learn from them. As you go on to the next level, you'll meet someone new. Full moon in Capricorn. I know that ain't always what y'all want to hear. I know. Because, you know, when you hear that, it's like, but I don't want that. I understand. I understand. Full moon in Capricorn. Queen of Cups reverse, yeah. I feel like this became too much because this person caused you to feel the Queen of Cups reverse. Caused you to feel very emotional, unbalanced. Maybe you found yourself overly investing into what this person was doing. You know how you got to catch yourself sometimes? We all had moments like this. You know, when you want to just drive past somebody's house, or you looking on their social media, or you know, we go through that, and then you sit with yourself and ask, what am I doing? That's for some Pisces. Maybe that's what it took. Like, Look at all this energy I'm exuding trying to figure out what this person is doing. And this person is focusing on what they're doing. And I'm focusing on what they're doing. They're not focusing on what I'm doing. So maybe this really is the end. And the universe is like justice. It's like it happens accurately. Like you two separate and you go on to, you got prosperity lies ahead. And that's how it happens. A new beginning happens after an ending. And this is the ending that leads to the new beginning. That's what they want you to know. Queen of Cups. And we have the Hermit. See, it was knowledge. I feel this relationship really showed you what your boundaries are. How far you're willing to go to commit to someone. You know, Pisces, y'all got a big heart. And Pisces is known as the hangman. And I will say this because I'm with one. I would say this all the time. Because new Pisces can come and watch my videos. But this is what I even told my partner that's a Pisces when I met him. Because he'll be hangman. You know, he'll sit there and suffer in silence. Kind of like, you know, because what they say, I think they say Jesus is a Pisces, right? So you guys will be on that crucifixion like this for those that y'all love. And I told my partner the same thing. Like, you got to take yourself off that crucifixion. You have to understand that some people will let you stay on that crucifixion. See, how my partner looked at it was, maybe these people will see how, you know, how I care. You know what I mean? And Pisces, y'all would do that. But then the world may take it as, okay, we could just put all this on Pisces. We could just keep putting it on Pisces. So, you know, he didn't really speak about how he felt about certain things because he's a Pisces. You know, they like to bring peace to people. They hope that people will have the same compassion. But see, this is a kind of a rough lesson that Pisces can learn is not everybody has that same compassion. It's when you realize you put yourself on a crucifixion for people who wouldn't even have jumped over a puddle for you. And that's what you're reflecting on. I feel this is what this relationship shows you. You know how you have one relationship that really causes you to reevaluate your daggone self. Let me tell you, I know how that feels, bro. That was like my last one where it was just like, I need to reevaluate my life. Because this is how it was. Y'all, this was me. I kid you. I'm going to talk to y'all Pisces. You feel me? So this is how I was in my last relationship. This was me lurking, right? While he was over here focusing on what he wanted to do, here I am. And like I said, there was times when he wouldn't answer me. And then I would go and try to find him. You know what I mean? And then I found myself like, what am I doing? I don't like the person I'm becoming. I don't like how someone has me so invested in them and not myself. That's how I started to feel. But I'm thankful for that relationship. Sorry, my camera. I'm thankful for that relationship because it brought me Hermit. When that man broke my heart, shattered it to pieces. Unfortunately, I have to say I needed it. I didn't really have any standards in terms of love at all. I was just out here just loving people and not really having the knowledge, Hermit, you know, of what I'm doing and my own worth on top of that. So as painful as it was, I have to say it changed my life for the better. And it taught me that pain can help you just as much as happiness, because I was not making good decisions in terms of love, y'all. I wasn't. I was just out here just trying to love people and just wanting to be loved. So much so it got me hurt. But it was through me getting hurt that I realized what I was searching for was supposed to be something I gave myself. And it was when I stopped putting myself to be at the mercy, because that's how I felt with my last boyfriend. I was just at his mercy. And this was him just focusing on what he wanted to do and could care less about how I felt or what I was doing. But I'm thankful because he woke me up to that was a theme in many of my relationships. That same theme. But he was that stinger, boy. Whoo, he was that stinger. When me and him broke up, I felt like death. I did. I felt like my heart and my soul was being torn apart. I can't even explain how painful that was. Because he was also my friend. So I felt betrayed on both levels. I was just so I thought we was better than this, you feel me? This reading brings me back. I'm sorry, y'all, but maybe someone needed to hear this story. That's why I gotta remember that. When I bring up certain stories, somebody may need to hear this. And I remember, it was nothing I would have done for him. And how he had no problem with me running myself into the ground. But yet he'll probably go and tell other people how nobody cared about him and blah, 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 blah. You know? And it was a tough lesson, like I said, but I'm thankful that man broke my heart because he set me free. And Pisces, this may have been a similar situation where you was like me in the background lurking. I can't tell you. I got stories this man wouldn't answer my phone calls, but I had a mutual friend call him and he'll answer. I'm like, why are you doing this? He was in Aquarius, bro. He just, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. And I really found myself just questioning, why, what is he doing? Why isn't he talking to me? Is he talking to somebody else? And then you come into this spot where you have to, check yourself. Why you want someone like that? And maybe Pisces, that's what you're thinking about. Why would I want someone like this while I'm lurking in the background? They ain't checking up on me. And that's how I felt in that situation. He could care less what I was doing. He was out here, hey. Well, I was crying my eyes out, y'all. I will never forget this. It was in October 2015. I was crying my eyes out. This man yeah, we going to hotel parties. We going to, yeah, come through to the hotel party. And I was like, so you just don't give no F's, huh? Okay. Okay. You know? Let me tell y'all, that relationship, man, I've learned a lot. 2 of Pentacles, exactly. It's new things coming in for you, Pisces. You know? And we have the 4 of Swords because you changed a lot. Maybe you went through similar situations, like I said, with somebody you were dealing with. And it did have a purpose. That man breaking my heart had a purpose. That's what really, that was the beginning of the birthing of Jazz 1122. That was when the old me died, bro. I said no. This is me. That was the first relationship where I really felt bro, this is me. I'm breaking my own heart by making these decisions about loving people who can care less about me. You know? But let's see. What are final messages for Pisces? Begin writing now, because I don't want my camera to cut off. If it does, maybe I'll just edit the other part in. Let me see. Back to the basis card has been out here. And shine brightly, stand out and be proud, right? Where's my book at? Oh. Let's see. Begin writing now. Let's see. Writing is a way to capture ideas, plans, dreams, and memories, as well as stories in history. It can also be therapeutic. You do not need to study or have any special tools to start writing. Put pen to paper and see what happens. Write for yourself, and as your creative talents are freed for others too. And we got back to the basics here. Here you go. Slow down. You do not need to be racing around trying to keep up with the newest trends, products, or what your friends and family have. Remember what is important to you. This card is a reminder to appreciate the simple things. It may be time to declutter your home, your routine, your lifestyle, and your headspace, and that's what you're doing, Pisces. And shine brightly. This came out for my Instagram post yesterday. I love that card. It's time, beautiful one, to light up and shine brightly. Like the Holy Wingman. I always tear that up. I hope that's right. Be proud of who you are and what you stand for. During these trying times, you are much needed here on earth. It can be scary to shine so brightly or to stand out and be different, but do not hide your light or dull yourself down. You are not alone in this. The universe is supporting you and helping you shine as brightly as you can so others can benefit from your positive energy. See what I'm saying, Pisces? Y'all be going hard for people. And some people don't deserve that, man. Be mindful of people who would just let you take that crucifixion. Be around people who would take that crucifixion for you. And who wouldn't just leave you in the background like that. You know, you deserve more than that. So, Pisces, I hope you guys appreciate this video, and I'll catch you guys later.